what am I trying to get out of this? Good music and good vibes. I want to be able to go to a show and just perform. I just feel like right now I'm the only person that has pioneered my own sound.
We're talking Drake and Noah, and we're talking even Missy Elliott and Tim. Listen, I could also put Huncho and Quincy in there. I don't care. Like,
what's the accolades? He came in on Utopia. They've done like 7-8 songs top.
But do you know what he's achieved? Even do you know what he's achieved as well?
It's like having a plain Jane and having a bust out.
Wait, do you think DNA reached more than Insomnia?
Yeah.
Only with my Jane, Only with my Jane, no.
I would be upset if M HUNCHO took off his mask. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. I would be upset if M HUNCHO took off his mask. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree.
I'm going back to what you said, because you said just talking about how he wants to connect to his fans through the music. He doesn't necessarily want to have people put a face to it, and it feels like the true connection you have with an artist is through their sound, innit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And plus, he just doesn't want to be out here, fam. A man's a private.
That's what I'm saying. He said it on the West. His interview with Westwood as well. He was like,
wait, so as fans, why would that upset you?
Because
you might have gonna stop listening.
Because
you'll still listen regardless.
You're still gonna listen
and do you know
regardless.
what it is? Okay, say he removes his mask now. Am I gonna be like, bro, you know what? That Utopia thing's not even that great no more. Like, man will still be like, his music still bangs,
no,
innit?
I hear you, but it's just
that's how man met him through it. The brand.
It's part of.
You know what's mad? You know, because even me, like, and I'm sure these man will know as well when they've bucked, man. Like, probably still haven't seen man without it. Like, I haven't seen man without it, and it's like, you now take that off. It's like, I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna listen to it. It's a completely different person, and it's a different person.
I feel like his music, it's based upon that.
Yeah,
do you get me?
That's what I'm
even
saying.
No, I don't think the music's based on the mask. I think the mystique.
No, but it's attached to the mask.
It's all due to the mystique. Yeah, that's what makes it.
Take it off and he loses it all. I'm telling you now.
But that's to the casual fans, yeah. But you man are saying you're strong fans. That's the reason we're here. So he takes the mask off. And you guys
I'm not gonna, no, I'll be upset.
It takes away from the brand.
It does.
Man, like, for example, there's certain things
but
that
you're
you
talking
like.
about the mask connects to the fans.
Yeah.
100%. So he takes the mask off, he's not gonna connect to you, man.
No, his music will connect, but it's the brand, bro.
Okay, say we use people like RV,
Yeah.
We use people like K-Trap.
Yeah.
That took off their mask and it kind of elevated their careers.
I don't think it elevated K-Trap.
You know, but since K-Trap's taken off his mask, the way that he's delivering his bars is a completely different way than he was when he had the mask.
But he's spitting real facts.
No, but now, when he's listened to K-Trap's music, I feel like it was way more raw, and now it's like a more finished product now that he's taking his mask off. But the people are not gravitating towards it because you know what people like. It's just the type.
So do you think that will have the same effect on Huncho?
But this.
I don't know.
But what he said is what I was thinking. I'm glad you brought it up. This is what happens when K-Trap took the mask off. Man, them have associated the mask with a certain style of music. It's not to say they're gonna stop listening to him, and I'm not saying like, Huncho will stop doing certain types of music, but the same way he went from like his stuff from Get Out and 48 Hours and ends up with a mature sound, I promise you now, you'll get a different sound when that mask comes up. Whether you like it or not, something will change.
Look at K-Trap here. You would never get a big mood with the mask.
Yeah, with the mask on, you won't.
A tune like that, you're not getting.
Yeah, but then with K-Trap, with the mask on K-Trap's thing, you wouldn't get an intro like that if he did have the mask on. So if you're saying if Huncho takes the mask off, maybe we'll get better stories.
It's just an unknown land.
That whole image is attached to what I listen to. Man's had that for now, was it 3-4 years? Yeah. That changes now for me. I've got to adjust to it.
Wait. But he had the ballet on and then he got the mask done.
It's like having a plain Jane and having a bust down.
Yeah.
Do you get me? With the
You
mask.
think he changed the mask out of his own decision? Or the labels were like, how the fuck are you going into BBC
with a balaclava? And then they said, get the bus down. And that's
I don't necessarily think that's a whole label move.
That's how I look at it.
Simple.
But that might be his decision as well.
There's always a better version of something.
Yeah.
Facts.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But am I going to be upset if Michael Jackson takes off his glove and does a moon up, fam? I'll still bust a moon up, fam.
M HUNCHO and Quincy Tellum is the best artist-producer link-up in the UK. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. M HUNCHO and Quincy Tellum is the best artist-producer link-up. To the right if you agree, to the left
if you disagree. Why do you have to say the best?
It's mad, isn't it?
You got to be a name for it.
Because he's trying to draw you out.
Ebbs, let's start with you since you're strongly agreed.
Alright, so man are gonna obviously bring up J Hus, J5 and all that, which it's true, like
That's
M1 Heady 1 and stuff. But you know what, yeah, is you lot at home can laugh at, man. If we're talking Drake and Noah, and we're talking even Missy Elliott and Timberlake, listen, I could also put Huncho and Quincy in there. I don't care, like,
because their chemistry.
What they're doing, yeah, and it's not even the end yet, like, and already they're showing a quality of. That's exactly why they released DNA. Do you know what it is? I know the question is the best, yeah, in the UK, but I'm looking at.
Yeah, but he's on strongly disagree. So how are they the best already?
No, is this a strongly agree? No.
Yeah, that's strongly agree.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So they've got the accolades. They can tell you they've
What's
tried.
the accolades? He came in on Utopia. They've done like 7, 8 songs tops.
But do you know what he's achieved even? Do you know what he's achieved as well?
Go back after this.
Remember, listen to this, yeah. Their story is deeper than that. Do you get me?
Yeah, because they're from the same end.
Do you get me?
I know that.
So that's why the chem is there.
The chemistry's there, but are they the best duo right now?
And that's why. But I'm saying, whenever they make
forget
a
their
song,
chemistry, forget their new chemistry.
Whenever they make a song, it's a banger.
Okay.
Regardless.
Okay, so J5, J Hus, and TSB.
I can't lie, yeah.
Yeah, but that's no. But I'm saying, as you said,
Dave 169.
You said J Hus, TSB, J Hus, and J5. Yeah, that's 2 man. They're cheating.
No, bro. It's already J Hus and J5 because if you deep it, brother, Big Conspiracy and Common Sense, yeah. Both albums are what? Arguably,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
undeniable.
You know what I'm saying? Like clear. Both albums are clear in the UK.
Hus as an artist is another level. I'm not taking nothing away from J5. But Hus is.
So what you're saying? Quincy. So you're saying Huncho needs Quincy?
No, I'm not saying Huncho needs Quincy because I never said that.
It sounded like he said that.
To me, right now, they're the best, and I'm not even saying it's.
To be fair, I'm not drawing them. I'm drawing you out.
Yeah,
they're not all the way over there.
I'm not saying it's like them man are here and J5 and J Hus are here. It's close because what they're achieving is somewhat the same. But I'm saying for right now what you don't think they're.
M HUNCHO has had the biggest impact in trap wave. M HUNCHO has had the biggest impact within trap wave. To right if you agree, to left if you disagree.
Can I just stay in the middle, fam?
I know, fam.
Do you know what? He's doing his own thing, so I don't even know.
Impact. I'm talking about impact.
UK.
Yeah, in UK.
This one's hard, you know.
This is so techie. Hold on.
Say it again, fam.
Repeat the question.
Repeat the question.
M HUNCHO has had the biggest impact in trap wave within the UK.
Impact is
very loaded.
I'm gonna disagree, man.
I'm just gonna go.
Eyeballs up. Okay, but let's start with agree.
Do you know what it is? It was for me.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's very opinionated.
So you've made that personal.
Yeah,
but it's not a personal thing, bro. It's very factual.
Yeah.
I can't lie. This question is very factual. It's
Like
not personal.
the DBE thing. It's not so much for me. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they have a very particular thing where they're talking about like drip and da. I like Huncho's thing because there's more substance in it.
When you think about DBE, yeah, when you think about all their numbers they've been doing, all the sold out shows, the amount of talk that they get, the amount of projects that they're dropping, all independently.
And they get so much slack.
If the question was deep,
even on top of that, that's part of the impact, you know. The slack that they get is part of the impact.
Remember like when Trap House and that came out, we were like, ooh, this is different now.
Man
was listening to it as when he was rapping, but what's this
What's
now?
all of this?
And then everyone's doing, hey. And it's going crazy right now. So I definitely think, because we've seen the process of it, we appreciate it more, and that's why it's had an impact on, man, you get me?
What about someone like Young Few? Where does...
Young Few, that guy, if that's another...
I feel like he opened doors, so...
I'm telling you, I'm most underrated.
But he opened doors, but he didn't actually change the game.
No, he didn't, but I feel like you know what's this is the maddest thing, yeah? People at home will look at someone and be like, "Raw, this guy's doing this. I think I can as well."
M HUNCHO is underrated within mainstream rap. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. Blindfolds up. Let's go.
I'm gonna say, yeah, the reason I don't agree, yeah, and I don't think he's underrated is because he's in a niche, innit? The wave niche, right?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
If you look at the other rappers in the wave niche, like DBE, they get slandered, brother. M HUNCHO doesn't get slandered. No one's like, oh, M HUNCHO is shit. I don't rate M HUNCHO.
Well, he doesn't get slandered, but how many people will tell you M HUNCHO? What do you see about that?
But remember, a lot of people, yeah, they never rated the wave scene. Do you get me?
Yeah.
They never rated it, and it took for I don't know, let's say DB to just say the maddest for it to go where it went.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you get me? And in regards to M HUNCHO, M HUNCHO is...
Do DBE fans have are they mainstream fans?
I think they do.
Yeah,
they
100%.
When you say
fans,
mainstream,
bro.
we're talking like charting consistently.
Yeah,
They do that all the
just
time.
chart all the time. Look at their fan base selling out Ali Pali and goodness how
Like,
quick.
bro,
They've
2
got a
days,
charting fan
10,000
base, bro.
people. That's a whole O2 if
Yeah,
they
they got
wanted,
charting fan base, bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an underrated thing like that though, man.
Fam, I just can't see enough people liking this kind of sound though, because I think it's unfair, innit, to now say he's underrated in a space that isn't as popular in comparison to drill.
Do you know what it's for me? Do you know what it's for
only
me?
UK.
Do you know what it's for me? For the consistency he's provided for 3 years and at such a level, and the guys he's battling with on charts, and like I said, this year he's got 2 top 10s. Like you're up there with.
What are the 2 top 10s?
Huncholini the first and DNA.
Yeah.
So it's like
Projects wise though.
yeah, project wise and singles as well.
Okay, but bear in mind albums charting this year has been a sticky one because of COVID.
Nah,
So,
yeah, that's true.
So the playing field's not exactly the same.
Yeah, but you're still. Oh, Huncholini the first got that chart spot. He was up against J Hus. He was up against J Hus.
That album came out, and this was before COVID.
Can he chart top 5? When you say mainstream to me, I'm thinking we're talking about charts and numbers. Yeah, I'm talking casual fans.
He's doing numbers.
Of course he
though.
can though. Like again, I'm not gonna say it. What he did with.
But the question is he underrated?
And that's why he's not underrated, because he's doing these numbers anyway. For real. No, but that's the thing though.
I think right now he's at where he needs to be in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's only gonna go up.
I mean, as we know already, it's a fresh sound. Do you get me? And so many more people are adopting the sound. It's similar to drill, innit? It's like a lot of people are jumping onto drill, even the American artists.
Let me give an example, yeah. When NSG and the thing with Nice happened and airplay mode, yeah, and obviously not a lot of people expected that, and that did what it did. You know, if let's say HUNCHO randomly did a thing with Pastor Lou, yeah, and it just was the maddest thing, and now that has potential to go and chart, because we know HUNCHO, whatever he features on, if it is a feature, it's serious. Like, and this
He
is
never
why,
lacks on a feature. Every time you see HUNCHO's name, you're gonna at least give it a listen, even if you're a casual listener and you don't listen to much of HUNCHO.
Yeah.
For example, loads of people have done collaboration tapes this year. Them man done on, what's their name? Chip,
Insomnia.
Chip them man with Young Az and that. It was hard, but I don't think it didn't reach as much as we all thought it would reach. I thought
it could have been a lot bigger.
reached
But this
more.
DNA, this DNA
And them
thing,
man as artists are.
Wait, you think DNA reached more than Insomnia?
Yeah.
convos in terms of making somewhat of an impact as well. Insomnia kind of got overlooked, man, to me.
What's the breakout single from DNA?
Single, 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
That's it.
Money made
Flooded.
Yeah, true. When you think about Insomnia, you got Waves, you got Mains. It's kind of peak still.
I think fans could really they don't have to, but I think more appreciation can come in it. I still think there's room, but like you said, it's early as well. Like it's still kind of early.
It's early, but he'll get more appreciation from like a mainstream crowd if the writing and the production on the music just goes up another level. He's gonna have to get writers in to make better songs. I'm talking from a mainstream
Songs that just appeal
perspective.
to mainstream.
Yeah.
So not necessarily better, but just appeal more
to a mass market.
Right now, if he drops a project, it's charting top 10.
I hear what you're trying to say.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, if he doesn't need to do that, then he's not underrated. You man should be here. But if you're saying he is underrated by the mainstream, man's got to do more mainstream work, which is connect with different producers and writers. You got to make singles.
I wish M HUNCHO would try other genres. To the right you be, the left you disagree. I wish M HUNCHO, like you would personally like him to try other genres. The right you agree, the left you disagree. Daniel, let's start with you.
Rotted. You man not trying to hear that. Let me tell you why.
He's done it already.
Yeah.
He's done it already.
Exactly.
That's why I'm
and
here.
that's why I need more. No, for real though. Because what he did on Heady's thing, what was it called again? Bump You. That was a banger. No. That's a Quincy. That's HUNCHO. That's HUNCHO sound. That's HUNCHO. But still, he's still working with Heady, and which is a drill artist.
This is why I'm here though, because what you've just said, yeah, HUNCHO's still being himself, and you're always gonna get. HUNCHO's probably gonna try stuff with Afro artists as well, but you're still probably gonna get the HUNCHO sound.
And
like,
PP.
Do you know what I mean?
That tune, I don't know what it is. Like,
I know what you mean, but it's like.
What, PP?
Yeah. I don't know what you want to class that in, but.
And that charted high though.
Yeah, and it charted
high.
No, but my thing is, I just think, that he's got so much to offer in this space. Like his features this year have not missed. And I think the reason is because he is very versatile. He's a very versatile artist.
Yeah, I hear you. But I feel like if he continues to do it how he's doing it, I don't have a problem with it. Cause
No, if he stays, no, yeah.
Like,
if he stays in that
very
space,
much
yeah.
open.
I should.
yeah, man should low key.
You know,
like,
them,
just
yeah. But I'm very much open to hearing much more from
Do you know what it is for me? When I'm thinking of that side, yeah, I'm actually thinking, is Huncho gonna change his flow on a different, or change a sound on a different production? I feel like I'm always gonna get the Huncho I know at some point on maybe a little garage, a little Afro, but you're still gonna get the Huncho sound. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna see that probably with guys, like I said, they said Young T and Bugsy, they're gonna drop something early next year. It's like, we're probably gonna get a completely different sound, but still get the Huncho we know. But it's like, I'm not here craving it. I know I'm gonna get it anyway, but it's like, it's not like I'm desperate for it.
But what his point is, yeah, you see if he switches it up, yeah, that's what's
He will get that. You know where you man said that he's not appreciated enough or something like that.
Oh, you think he will get it?
He
like
now
that?
does that, yeah. He will go. Not he's clear already, but he'll go clearer. I swear to God, he'll go clearer because he'll get new fans.
I feel
he'll
that
get
the
new
little jabs he
fans.
takes when he crosses over and he comes back, I think that's all he needs.
Your core fan base know you for one certain sound, yeah? So as soon as you switch over, what do they always say?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, for example, let him go and jump on a track with H now, yeah, and he goes on something a lot more mainstream. We'll get his sound, we'll like it, but certain people will be like, oh, why did he jump on an instrumental like that? I'm not trying to hear that. I'm trying to hear Quincy produce
But
this.
no, but I
do you know what
don't
mean?
think that's the case though, because every single time Heady's jumped in the feature, no one's been like, oh, I'm not feeling that still. I'm not.
You just want the best for him.
48 Hours is a top 5 UK mixtape of all time. 48 Hours is a top 5 UK mixtape of all time. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. Blindfolds up.
I'm gonna hate to do this.
You said strongly agree. Top 5.
I can't lie, yeah. If M HUNCHO didn't drop 48 Hours, I would not be a fan of him. Period.
That's what made a lot of people switch.
That's what made me a fan of HUNCHO. Because what he did on that, yeah, he gave, like, put it this way, when he drops that tape, the sound that he was coming on in comparison to the sounds that we heard in America were quite similar, innit?
But that was underground America then.
Yeah.
That was Young Thug.
Yeah, that was like that, right? But do you know why it made it so sick? Because that was the first time we really got something like that, but from a UK kind of perspective, the UK street stuff, like, because he was still talking about the band and stuff.
First time, because obviously he dropped Get Out.
On that kind of vibe,
but he dropped Get Out though, like, as well. And
Exactly, what did attract you to that?
Yeah, what made you go? Yeah, what made you get to 48 Hours but not Get Out?
I wasn't even checking for Get Out, bro. I wasn't checking for Get Out. 48 Hours was where I became
mad about bars that put him on a severe level. Get Out came after that. Do you see what I'm saying? So it spins me that, like, I understand it in it because 48 Hours is levels, like, but
that's how it is with certain artists, though.
Yeah, it spins me
they
that
drop
the
a
mad about
project
bars
and
came
people
and
always
no
go
one-
back though. People are always gonna go
because
back.
do you know what it is? I just think about certain tracks that just still resonate with me, like Council
100.
Flat. Like Mediocre,
Elevation.
Calm days,
Elevation, Calm Days. Only with my J, no. Like everything that he was doing on that, like I can actually run back to that tape now, yeah, and just wheel it like on a shuffle thing, like it's just an enjoyable vibe in it, and that's why, yeah. I mean, if we compared some of the other mixtapes that have dropped in the UK.
But you know when you say when we're saying of all time, are we talking about like this rave rap thing, or we're talking of all time? So you talk hard body.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man, listen to it.
That's why it's hard.
You call more that you'd say was better, because you lot are all there.
Trinity one.
Hard body.
I don't listen to
Hard body.
Bags and box.
One of the bags. I could put even Financial Times in there. I could put Financial Times in there. There's too many.
Even Holloman meets Blade as well.
A lot of Skepta stuff could slap.
What was Dubs and Gigs?
Okay. Let me ask you this, yeah. If we said in the last 5 years, where would you man be?
Just, you know what I'm saying?
Something in the last 5 years. Yeah. Because I want to know something in the last 5 years.
Like what we hear from DNA and stuff, he was kind of touching that level early. So if we're talking last 5 years, I'll move over still, because that quality was high.
Bro, and now it's like, it's a more crafted.
It's a finished product.
Yeah, exactly, it's a finished product. And even if you listen to Get Out, as I said, bro, even the auto-tune, he ain't even found his key yet.